Well, we got 100%. Two is 100% bigger than one. We got. Wait though. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. One is 100% of one. Two is 100% bigger than one. One is 100% of one. Two is 100% bigger than one. Three, though, is only 50% bigger than two. Wait a second. Two is 100% bigger than one. Three is only 50% bigger than two. Four is only 25% bigger than this. Wait. The more you have, wait, but I got two balls. But I only got one cock. I can't stress it enough. You can lose a ball. You lose your Jimmy, your life is over. I don't know, or maybe you become a fashion designer. We got this gigantic cigar, and that's really big. Blue, and I don't even know what size it is. It's about 8 inches. It's about 8 inches. It looks about the same size as Richie's Jimmy. Well, ask your mother. It is what it is. I think this was given to us generously by Uncle Larry. Appreciate that. It is what it is. Packing it up. Is this an 8x52? Uncle Larry, can I get a size check on this? We got double the fucking electricity. We got double the amount of pineapple. I already had some pineapple. I was on the phone with my dear friend Johnny Stash. I heard, not Saka. I heard Saka might come on the show tonight. Richie, Sako. It does have a slight little pigtail. Now, I won't lie. Get a size check. Blanche. I hope some people show up because this is like a 3-hour cigar, and I don't think I'm going to be able to smoke this whole cigar by myself. I would like a blend check. Where's Chewy? Cigar, picture like detective work, the further you're going into the past. So it might be less exciting. 6 inches, that first inch is not going to be as exciting generally as a 5-inch Robusto. But you're getting a little more time. You're getting to know her sign. You're getting to know what's her favorite episode of Friends. You know the shit you don't give a shit about. Hey, Johnny Stash. Johnny Stash, we are smoking a gigantic Dunbarton cigar, a nice high quality stick from Uncle Larry. This is the Quiereda Blue. What are you doing to you? Soft, gentle heat, can't stress it enough. It's raining out. It never rains in Florida, but thank God it's cool. It's raining out. So it's a good thing my window's cracked this much for a small cigar. Well, I want to start it off with a nice phrase. Good evening and God bless everyone here, whether you believe in him or not. We are all sinners. Some remembered, some forgot. I'm a sinner. I am. Trust me. The healthy don't need a doctor. Oh, I needed Dr. Big. Mm. I'll tell you what, it's a medium plus off the bat. It's a very smoky cigar. Rich milk chocolate, sweet milk chocolate finish, black pepper spice. Kind of a toasty vibe. Some black pepper. It's off to a nice general dark cigar, 75% darkness, about a medium plus strength level. The flavor is tingling around the tongue. It's kind of a long finish, but we know it's going to build up. We just got to keep going. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um, let's just mix it up. Tonight, we got plenty of time. And I know Johnny Stash was lighting a quick little cigar, and he might be going to bed soon because he is on the East Coast time. Let's see if we can have Stash on for a little bit before we go to Saka on the East Coast. Let's see. Can I figure this out? What's wrong with me? Well, we'll see what happens. Don't tell me that.
Big D, what's up, brother?
When I go to town in Del Rey, can you hear me?
Big D.
Can you hear me? Stash, can you hear me? Huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, how's your balls?
I can hear you, brother. They're hanging, bro.
Oh man, shit.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey,
My brothers of the leaf.
you know what?
Johnny Stash, live from New York, bro.
I'm gonna have to move my car. I'm gonna have to drive to town. We're gonna. Okay, we're going to town, Stash. You can keep talking. What's up, man?
I'm just living the dream, brother.
Hey, why don't you put on your makeup?
Just living the
I'm
dream.
gonna take you to town tonight, baby.
You want me to powder my nose?
now you're talking, now you're talking, love.
Hey, Sacco, Uncle Larry, how you guys doing, brothers?
Yeah. Listen, uh, tonight's too big of a cigar, and we have too many important guests for me not to move. I got to move my car. I have to move my car. We getting a better connection now yet?
I can hear you.
Okay, all right.
I can see you.
Well, I know once I get to town, it's gonna be better. It is in the parking lot here for some reason. What did he say? Richie, what did he say? Richie in and out. I'm in and out. Is what it is. At least I'm always straight, huh?
Where are you? Are you driving to a parking lot? Or are you in
No, I'm
town?
going to town. I gotta leave my.
I'm on my deck
my
outside.
condo complex. So, it's a gated community. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying though. So, so anyways, how you been? All right. I like the beard, man. You look like Moses.
Yeah, I got my goatee growing on. Getting pretty long. I'm enjoying my summer.
Oh,
I just opened my pool.
that's good.
Last year I didn't open a pool because the first time it's been open since my sister passed away in 2022. So I got it open. I've been swimming in it. It's
Yeah.
hot as balls over here, hot and humid. Our friends from Long
And let
Island
me.
know. Who's the guy from out in Mastic or Shirley? A couple of the guys that came down. One guy was from Brooklyn. One guy was from out in Mastic.
Say again.
Who were the guys that came over my house when you were in town?
That was AP and Green Life.
Who? Nice.
Mm.
How's Saka doing, brother? I'm looking forward to seeing Saka
he's
later.
Gonna come on. He's gonna come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm going to town right now. Let me see if I can just. Hopefully the connection's a little. Now I'm getting better service. It should be better now. I got 5G. I got 5 bars. It is what it is.
Now, Uncle Larry sent you the cigar. Very nice. That's a good man. You got some good friends out here.
Beautiful cigar. It's fantastic, and it's starting off. With this large cigar, I never smoked in this size. It's going to start off more quiet than if you start off a Robusto or Toro, because you're getting so much more of the leaf, and not all the leaf is equally. How do you say? Picture like this, like a job. If you have an 8-hour day, generally your first hour of work, you're getting there, you're planning what you're gonna do, you start working, but you're not going full speed yet. That's the same thing with a cigar. If you've got an 8-inch cigar, you're just breaking it in. You gotta, as the day goes on, you're expecting more labor, out of the cigar. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, makes sense. No, what's the temperature out
Believe it
there,
or
Big
not, it's
D?
only 76 right now because it's raining. But it's not normally raining here, and so it's a rare to have it like this. It's not always like this. You know what I'm saying, though. So it is
Gotcha.
what it is. You know what I'm saying, though. But that's it. So
Yeah, we're supposed to get some rain here. We're supposed to get some rain
we had a
tonight
lot
here.
of rain yesterday and today. We need it because it's been so hot, bro. I think, in my opinion, who knows with that weaponization of that sun. We don't have to go into that, but I think they put a gigantic weaponized sun up there, and they're microwaving us, and it is what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of weather manipulation. A lot of manipulation, a lot of deception.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's just like life. Most people are in a relationship that's weaponized. Women weaponize what they got. If you know what I'm saying. I am not in the mood. I'm not happy tonight. Oh, we just did it last week. Things get weaponized.
Well, it sure is good seeing you, my friend.
Yeah. So, what's going on tomorrow? Where you working?
Say again.
Where you working?
Yeah, I'm smoking a little Davidoff. You know those little tins I like to buy.
Oh yeah, those are great cigars. No, I don't know if you can hear me. I said, where are you working tomorrow?
Yeah, your boy Tito's been asking about you. I tell him you're fine. You're doing all right.
It is what it is. I don't want to go into that. Tell him I said my regards. Wish him the best. I hope he's in good health.
We'll do.
And that's it with that. And that's it with that. And what else is going on? What you make for dinner tonight? Anything good?
Yeah, everything is good, bro. Business is good. Having a good positive year. I'm keeping my guys busy. I'm not working very much. I'm just selling. Picking up the mulch, dropping it off, making sure the jobs are done. collecting the money. Looking forward. I'm going to my wife and I, my lovely wife of 20 plus years. I think we're married 20, Jesus Christmas, 28 years. We're going to flying into Rome at the end of September. And we got a cruise, a 10-day cruise. We're going to go into Rome a few days early. You check out Rome. And then we have like 4 stops in Italy, a couple of stops in Greece, and a couple of stops in Croatia. Our final stop is in Venice. And we're going to spend a couple of days in Venice after we get off the boat. And I'll fly home out of Venice in, I think, October 11th. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never been to Europe.
You're gonna have a great time.
I got to spend some of my money because I don't want my kids taking it all. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna enjoy yourself, man. You're gonna be fine, and hey,
Yeah, I'll bring some cigars for sure. Yeah, I'll bring cigars.
no matter where you go in Europe, maybe up Croatia, but I'm sure even Italy, with the Cuban prices are extremely.
You look good, D. You look like you're staying trim.
I'll do what I can do, man. I got my I exercise every day. Maybe once a month I take one day off just to give my. It's not like I'm doing major heavy weightlifting, but every day I'm doing 100, 150 push-ups. Every day I do some type of either incline walking or bicycling or both. At least 30, 40 minutes on the bicycle, at least 20, 30 minutes, incline walking, and just listen. Life's a fight. And as you get older, you got to fight harder to do what came natural. You know what I'm saying, though? Uh, the difference between an old man and a young man is it used to be easy for the old man, but he got old. So it's not, in a way, it's like, but in between young and old, when you're in the middle, you got to decide, do you want to get old faster or do you want to delay that? You know what I'm saying? No, either way, the end comes for us all. But you could, when you're middle age, I'm exactly middle age, I'm 40 years old, right? It's a choice. Like, it's hard to go, no, I'm going to go do 100, 150 push-ups today. That's fucking, at my age, like, you know what? Because it hurts a little. But you know what hurts more? If I don't do it. Because then now 2 days go by, 3 days go by, a week goes by. And now you're like, to go back, you know what I'm saying? Though? So, I'm not, at my age, I can't do heavy weightlifting anymore because my joints are, there's a lot, as you get older, you got to be careful because you don't want, paraplegic. You know what I'm saying? If I used to do heavyweight lifting in my 20s and early 30s. You keep on doing that, man. I don't want to be hooked on painkillers because my back and everything. You know what I'm saying though. You're 20 years older than me. You still go to the gym, right? You do push-ups, chin-ups, and some cardio, and you like to swim, right? You still do all that stuff, right?
Yep. Got to stay active.
Listen, anything's better than doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go there and be Jack Lane. Start
That's right,
off,
brother.
if anyone out there, start off just to go for a walk for 20, 30 minutes outside or on the treadmill. Start somewhere. Cut out soda. Limit your alcohol content. Eat prunes every morning. And maybe have a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, soda's toxic.
No more cereal. Maybe a bowl of oatmeal with some natural fruit in. That's better. That if you have coffee, drink it black. Don't add milk in it. Don't be adding creamer, all that fake shit. Dairy, dude. First of all, the dairy has so much what's it called in it? Hormones and antibiotics, because all that milk is diseased, and so they got to add so much antibiotics to the milk so you don't die. But then what happens is you're eating all that antibiotics, and then it makes you more prone to sick and inflammation. So I highly recommend limiting your dairy. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna have dairy, make sure it's either organic, or from some other source. But anyways, though, I don't know. I'm going off on a tirade here, but cut out soda and cut out alcohol. One beer a week, okay, but to drink alcohol every day, I'm telling you, it's gonna catch up. It's gonna catch up to you. That shit is gonna fucking catch up. You know what I'm saying, though? Like for example, Stas, me and my father went fishing the other day, and he brought two beers, one for each of us. He opened it up. He gave me a Heineken. We tapped it. We drank it. It was special because it was one beer. My father, I never drink, and so I was on a boat. My father,
And I say, hey, how many more times might this happen? Be on a boat with my father. Because nothing's guaranteed. Tomorrow a rock could fall on my head. The point is, though, it was special. Just like if you were sitting with God and he said, hey, you want to have a drink? You have one drink. And then if you see one another, you say, no, God, maybe next time. If you keep having a drink is okay, but if you're going to fucking have the whole bottle, that's a sign of self-control. You have no self-control. You know what I'm saying, though? And it's kind of like that. Remember, like the old in the movie, like a pirate movie stash. One guy, the boat's sinking. He grabs a couple of jewelry, and he swims to shore. But the other guy goes down with the ship because he's trying to take all the gold, and he sinks with the ship. And life, enjoy yourself, but show some restraint. You know what I'm saying? No, show some restraint. That's my opinion. What do I know?
Well, part of the fruits of the spirit, one of the fruit of the spirit is, self-control.
Self-control is very important.
And we definitely have to have self-control,
Now, here's the thing, though. If there's something in your life,
temperance,
you have no self-control, then you got to get away from it. Like, well, let's say if someone has an issue with gambling. You can't go, well, I only play once a week. If you're playing every day and you got a problem, drop it like it's hot. You need to Snoop Dogg that shit. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like, bro, if you got a problem with gambling, drugs, drop it like it's hot. Don't do drugs. I can't stress that enough. You got to drop that like it's hot. You don't want to be doing drugs,
Yeah, the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, those are bad, bro.
What's that?
Not necessarily rock and roll, but the sex and drugs and.
Well, sex with the woman is okay.
Really, the only drug I do
is
is
a faithful relationship and you love one another. You know what I'm saying, though? That's what God designed man and woman to have. But if you're having sex with the whole town, you might have to go into the clinic.
That's
and the thing is, and if you're not even if you are wearing gym, but if you're not wearing gym, the doctor might tell you, hey, well, you got AIDS, and that's it. Yeah, and then now, so look, I mean, I think sex obviously is a beautiful thing, but
yes,
but
it
you know what I'm
is.
saying, though, it's if we were living right, you know what I'm saying, though, and people loved each other and you're in a relationship and you're kind and you care about each other's needs, the world will be a better place. Unfortunately, I think society has trained people to be selfish and I'm not happy. And then it's like, well, it's going to be better over there. It's going to be better over there. And then we go from one place to another. It's almost like we throw up, we vomit, and then we put the vomit back in our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Though, like, and we go from vomit to vomit. And we're living terrible lives.
Yeah, a dog returns to its vomit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's folly.
But hey, man. So everything else okay? You're good, brother. How's your health? You're okay? You feeling strong?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed beyond measure.
What did he say? He
Yes,
says
sir.
looks like Richie and Rolls Royce. You got the starlight. Oh yeah, that's just the rain on the window. But yeah, it is what it is. He says there any legit places?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my.
there's Manhattan Pizza, Uncle Larry. Yeah, here's what it is. Yeah, man, it is what it is. But the cigar is enjoyable off the bat. It's a medium plus. It's not as strong as the normal size of me care, being this long. You're going to get the weaker part of the leaf. But in the end, though, you're gonna smoke a lot more nicotine, a lot more tobacco. So it might kick your ass in the end. But as far as the flavor, it's starting up medium plus, and I think once you get to around here, around Robusto size, it'll probably ramp up. But you're gonna get more time to build up. In a way, it's kind of like getting to know. It's like a first date, but back in the day, where you had to meet the parents. Meet her family. Her brothers would be like, "Listen, make sure you're nice to my sister. What do you do? Who do you hang out with? You're getting more of a, yeah, what's the word? You're a courting time. You know what I'm saying, though? You know, you know.
Yep.
I remember my sister when her boyfriend, her first boyfriend, who she married. My sister married her first boyfriend. God bless. And you know what's They're still together. They have a beautiful house. They got beautiful cars. They have two beautiful children. And I remember when her boyfriend, he went to the school I went to, but he came to pick her up. He might have been 17 years old, and he came to pick her up. He was outside in the car, and I went outside. What are you doing? She goes, oh, I said, no, wait here for a minute. And I went outside. And I went in the car with him. I opened the door. I get in the car. And he thought it was going to be her, And I get in the car, and I was like, "How you doing?" All right? And he knew who I was, and I kind of gave him the riot act. I said, "Look, you must be a nice guy because my sister's willing to go out with you." I said, "But look, my sister is in my family, and I just want to let you know, if it doesn't work out, I won't get mad. But if you mistreat my sister, if you disrespect my sister, you're disrespecting me, and that I will have a problem with. So I hope it works out. If it doesn't work out, just bring her back home. Nice knowing you. That's fine." I said, "Just remember, as long as you're with my sister, you better treat her like I'm right there in your back seat." I said, "Like I'm in the back seat. So if my sister was sitting here, picture me right behind you. How are you going to treat my sister now? How are you going to talk to my sister?" In a way, in life, that's the way we should all live. Like God's right behind you, right? So if you're out there doing drugs, before you snort that cocaine, before you start smoking your crack pipe, if God was right there, what would you do? "Oh, I'm sorry, God, I shouldn't be doing this," right? Maybe you get a $20 blowjob from a guy in a wig on the side of the highway. If God was in the back seat, would you be doing that? Probably not. He'd be like, "What the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" And you're like, "You're right. Listen, I got some problems. I'm just lonely." All right. All right. But you get what I'm saying. We all need to live like the judge is right behind us. It'll keep people in line. And you can say, well, whether you believe in God or not. It's like I tell people, Stash, there's no cigars in prison. Stash, you go to prisons and try to console people and read them the good word. But the main thing is you go there to give them time and compassion, and it shows them somebody cares about them. Now, when you go to these prisons to talk to, and there's only men there because it's the men's prison, right? When you go there, is there any cigars?
No cigars in prison.
Or any of these guys having a happy sex life in prison?
No happy sex life
Right.
in prison.
So I think they're eating. You think they're eating good food? Not even McDonald's. I mean, they're eating less than McDonald's. It's garbage. They're eating dog food. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're
Yeah.
not in prison, you need to pretend every day the judge is right behind you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because everything when the judge in real life, when the judge bangs the gavel, he wasn't there when nobody commits a crime in the courthouse. But once you do, the judge goes, "What'd you do?" So look, you need to worry about the judge before you meet the judge. You understand that? Worry about the judge before you meet the judge, and then you'll be okay. Right? I can't stress it enough.
That's very true. That's good wisdom.
I
That's
can't
good
stress. And
wisdom,
look,
brother.
you got beautiful house, beautiful family, but guess what, Stash? Tomorrow you could be in front of that judge if you fuck up. Or you gotta make one mistake.
Yep.
So remember, whatever you have can be taken away in one moment. Don't drink and drive. Don't do drugs. Okay? Don't kill anyone unless it's in complete self-defense, which means you can't get out of there and it's for you or someone else. But if you could just go home and smoke a cigar tonight and mind your business, you won't have to hear this. Because then the next thing you're going to hear in prison is, "Hey, I like your haircut." Woof, woof. You don't want to hear that in prison. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? No?
No,
You don't
sir.
want to hear, "Hey, you're a good-looking guy." You don't want to hear that. Because first the judge gives you this, and then you might be in the shower, and all you hear is, "Don't go to jail, baby."
Yeah. Stay
Stay
out of
out of
prison,
prison.
guys. Not a
Stay
police.
out of prison. I can't stress it enough. Stay out of prison. Well, you're smoking that nice Davidoff, man. How was that?
Yeah, I just lit up another one.
That's a great little cigar. It comes in a little tin, right?
Yes, sir. It's a tiny one. What size is your cigar, Big D?
It's like 8 by 52. It's tremendous. Right now, I'm like at 7 inches, like a
That's a nice.
Churchill. 7 by 52. It's tremendous.
What kind of notes you
Yeah,
getting on that?
chocolate, slightly earthy, a slight black pepper has a nice sweetness to it. I think this long length, it's gonna take a little while for it to build up. there is a little bit of a coffee note. The Quiereda Blue is a really nice cigar. Can I get a blend check? Could somebody give me a blend check on the Quiereda Blue, the gigantic size, the 8-inch? Can I get a blend check? Goody says, if you ever ended up in prison, cigars will be the last thing of my worries. You're right on that. I mean, you're going to miss cigars, but you're going to be trying to keep your cheeks closed. You know what I'm saying, though? You know, Stash, there's this guy that does these videos on prison on YouTube, and everyone should watch it. All this guy talks about is that how dangerous it is when you're in prison taking a shit, because he says there are booty bandits, guys that wait for, because if you're taking a shit, your pants are down, and they wait. As soon as you're taking a shit, they'll wait for you to flush the toilet bowl because they know now you're shit, and they said now you're programmed to receive. And the booty bandits will come out, hit you in the back of the head, cover your mouth, and 3 or 4 guys will go to town. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Well, guys, don't go to prison. This shit happens. Don't go to prison. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. There are professional booty bandits in prison, guys that are never getting out. They got life in prison. So they're going to look at you as a woman. Guys, don't go to prison. I can't stress it enough.
No, there's no cigars
No.
in prison.
Now, what would
One
you
of the
say?
guys said he's never tried these cigars.
What's that?
What do you think about these little Davidoffs that I'm smoking, Big D? We've smoked these before.
No, I'm saying, what would you say in prison when you go there to visit the guys, you know, to do, you know, the church charity work? What would you, what's the most reason why guys are there? Drunk driving, drug possession?
Oh, you got a whole bunch, bro. Interesting story. One of the guys in the back was really quiet, right? So I called on him. I'm like, how you doing back there, Brother Willie?
Mhm.
He said, I'm just trying to figure out why I'm here. He goes, ask any of these guys. 90% of the time I'm in my cell, I'm reading my Bible. He said, I got my friend OD'd and I called the cops. And now they're accusing me of murdering him. So, you know, he was trying to figure out his reason.
Wow. So
And I told him that God has a
he
purpose
was
for
doing
all of
drugs
us.
with his friend. His friend overdosed, and then they try to blame it on him. They try to say it was a homicide. And meanwhile, he called the police to say my friend overdosed. So, wow. Yeah, guys, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, I told the guys, look, probably 90% of you guys in here are in here for a reason, a justifiable reason. But there's probably, you know, a smaller percentage, and I think there's two guys that I know of in here that are up against the same type of
Right.
charge, you know.
Oh my goodness.
You know, God has got a purpose. We might not see it, but I believe God is going to use his, you know, his trial, his furnace that he's going through, so he can help others through a furnace like he's going through right now. So, you know, you have a whole bunch of people. A lot of it has to do with drugs. You know, a lot of it has to do with, you know, there was some, you know, a couple of DWs in there. You know, I've met murderers in there. I've met one guy that came down. He was a home, you know, and he was talking about that, you know, and but you know, God doesn't love the sin, but He loves the sinner. And I basically just told him that, you know, we have to turn away from the sin, you know.
Well,
And
I can't imagine.
you know, a whole
I
bunch
can't
of people.
imagine. Yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, I mean, whether you're left or right or atheist or Christian, you go to prison, you go to prison, and everyone's there together. You just don't go. You know, get your life together beforehand, man. But
Right.
Stash, I kind of I just realized something, and I'll explain it to you later. But I have a personal situation that just happened. I don't feel like talking about on the channel. I'm sorry, guys. I have to end the live shortly because I made a mistake, and I'll tell you, Stash, over the phone. But this is on me. I'm sorry, guys, to end the live. But I have to make a phone call before it's too late, and I'll explain to you later, Stash. I'm sorry, guys. I have this is not normal, but I made a mistake and I forgot something, and now that I left and it's getting late, I'm gonna be up Schitt's Creek, so I have to go and make a phone call right now, Stash. I'm sorry.
Do what you got.
I love you
I
guys.
love you, man.
You guys be good. I'm sorry. I apologize. Maybe when I get back, if I can come back on the live, I don't know. But I have to go. I have to head back home. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bless you.
Later.
Peace, brothers. Stay out of